Welcome to Excel for Work Video 5. Basic formulas: sum, average, min, and max. This is where Excel starts doing the work for you. Every formula in Excel starts with an equal sign. Now I'm going to show you 3 ways of doing the same thing, so follow along. The first way I'm going to show you is if you have a range. Let's say we want to add these numbers up. Select the cell directly below it. For this instance, we're going to use sum. We can then go to our ribbon, go to the right hand side, and you'll see the auto sum feature. If you click on this drop down arrow, you'll see the drop down pops up. You can see already we have sum, average, count numbers, min, max, and more functions. So let's just use sum. If we come back, we'll see Excel has already detected all the numbers in the range that we want to add. So we simply press enter and we have a total of 56. Something very important to remember and understand about Excel features is it needs continuous data. So let's go ahead and let's remove this 9 over here. And let's do the same thing. Select our cell, auto sum, and you'll see now suddenly Excel stops at the 8 and doesn't want to include the numbers above. For formulas to work in Excel, data has to be continuous. In other words, no spaces and no breaks, or else you are going to be getting the wrong figures. So let's just go out of this. Let's go put our 9 back. We come back, auto sum, and we have our 56 again, because there is a continuous data in that range. Let's look at another way of doing it. And this can be a useful way if you're adding up individual cells around the spreadsheet in different locations. So we'll go equals sum. Just simply type it in. If you don't even know what you're looking for, you can go equals sum and you can go through them. So we'll select sum, we'll press tab to go into the formula, and we'll simply click on a cell, press the plus sign, click on another cell, press the plus sign, click on another cell, and so on and so on. This method may seem very long, but it is useful if you want to add figures in different locations. Always remember, Shift 0, close off the brackets or parentheses, press enter. We have 56. The easiest way to do this and the quickest way to do this is simply press equals sum tab. You can now highlight the range you want to select. So we've highlighted the same set of numbers and we've just pulled it down to create a range. You can see at the bottom it goes E11 and E21. Close our brackets, press enter. We have 56. Something interesting to note if you're ever confused with formulas is click on a formula that you used. You can always go up to the FX. So if we click the FX button up here, we will see it will give us a description of the function arguments, which basically is what is Excel doing. So it explains itself to you or gives you a definition of what it does. So it adds all numbers, it adds all the numbers in a range of cells. This is useful to know, especially when you're later on and you are experiencing difficulties or hiccups, as you will, is to always come back. Remember that this function arguments is available to you for you to check what it is doing. Our next thing we're going to do is we are going to use average. So we're going to go to the cell directly below what we want to average out. We're going to go to our auto sum on the ribbon, top right, click on the drop down and do average. So we click average, automatically selects the cells. Remember they are continuous, press enter, and it gives us our average value for all of those numbers as 5.09. Right, if we go equals average, tab, and select them, close our brackets or parentheses, enter, we have the same figure. So there's multiple ways to go around this. The next feature we're going to look at is min. This is going to return to us the minimum value in a range of cells. Let's go ahead and select min, enter, and our minimum value in this range is 1. Let's just double check this. So we go to function arguments, returns the smallest number in a set of values, ignores logical values and text. So there we have a description of what it's doing. So let's go ahead and do max. Pretty straightforward. Over here, drop down, max, range is selected, press enter, and it is 9. So let's go and check this data. So we can see we've got an 8, we've got an 8, a 7, 7, so 9 is the highest figure. So now if we got 2 9s, it's still going to return a 9. Let's double check that. Go, yep, max value, enter, 9. It's not going to add the 9s up because 9 is the highest number. Same with minimum. So just to recap, Excel adds everything for you. Sum adds up the numbers in a range to get a total. Average works the same way as sum. It finds the average of the selected numbers. Minimum finds the smallest value. Max finds the largest value. So you don't need to calculate anything yourself. Just to give you some extra here, if we go down to here and we say count numbers and we press enter, it will tell us there are 11 numbers in this. The way to do that is equals count, tab, select, close brackets or parentheses, and 11. So these are the basic functions of Excel that you've been introduced to. Counts number of numbers in a range. I'm going to put in a range there so we know. All right. So now you have learned those basic functions. You don't need to calculate anything yourself. Your job is simply to select the correct cells. Remember, data must be continuous. In the next video, I'm going to explain to you something that confuses almost everyone at first, and that is relative and absolute references in a very, very simple way. If you haven't got the spreadsheet, please get it. It is in the link below, and I will see you in Excel for Work video 6.